Hi, I'm Callie from Soulcraft Sisters and welcome to the star sign readings for spring 2017. And I just want to say before we get going, this is a general reading, and the intention here is to give you a bit of inspiration, perhaps an added perspective to the things that you are already noticing and feeling and reflecting on. So see this as sort of a touch of inspiration in terms of how you can approach and become aware of the themes that are playing out in your life right now and over the next 3 months or so. And I want to say, of course, this is a general reading, so if you want a personal reading, a private reading, then I've designed something called the Compass, which is like a twin to this star sign reading, but you can read more about that in the commentary box below. And other than that, if you feel like this would be of interest to anybody you know, then feel free to share it with your loved ones. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's flip some cards and let's see what delicious messages are wanting to come through to us at this time. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at the primary energy that seems to be surrounding you, or you could call it theme or a topic, energy. Yeah, you can call it what you like, but this is something that you can tap into, some potential that surrounds you. And this is an interesting card for you guys, I think. We have this person on a, what do you say, leash? Do you say that? Okay, I think you can see what I mean here. So, and it says, the headline here is youthful folly, okay? And some of the keywords down here are impulsiveness, immaturity, bluffing, ignorance, learning, impatience, and reckless behavior. So let's dig into this. What does this mean? So this type of energy is talking about, when you're this youthfulness that comes from waking up in the morning and going, oh great, a new day, clean slate, what do I want to fill my day with? That kind of energy, that's very youthful, that's very exciting, a kind of energy you could call it. But what about all this impulsiveness, immaturity, bluffing, impatience, reckless behavior? What is this? Because I think when I think Aquarius, I think of you guys being very capable of learning, first of all, seeing the bigger picture, and these kinds of things. So how does this relate to you guys? So I just want to say that there is something that you are needing to learn, something that you are needing to grow from, mature from. And that's not to say that you're not mature, but there might be areas in your life where you act a little reckless, where you still have things to learn. And the kicker here is that to learn this, you cannot always rely on intellectual knowledge and insight, which is some of the things that you are known for, at least, to be good at. It takes more than that. So you have this intellectual knowledge, but you need to turn it into wisdom. And wisdom is knowledge that you have integrated into your being. So one thing is knowing things intellectually, another thing is feeling it and acting from it and integrating it into your bones and your very being, right? That's when you can talk about having this wisdom, when you just naturally speak it and act from it. So it's not enough to investigate or learn. That's one way of doing it, of course, acquiring new knowledge. But it's like, I want to say, you have all the knowledge you need. Now it's a matter of integrating it. Now it's a matter of letting your heart guide you in some of these matters in your life, where you might be prone to be a little reckless, where you might be prone to be a little bit impatient. Yeah. So, and the thing is, if we don't learn our lessons, we will keep repeating the patterns until we understand, oh, okay, I can't approach this the same way as I always have. There is something new that my soul and the universe is trying to convey to me by showing me the same things over and over again. Okay, so you probably know best in what areas of your life we're talking here. So but there is also this idea of approaching challenging things in your life with a creative approach, with some patience, and also persevering even when solutions are not in plain sight, or they don't appear through first try, is what I want to say. Be patient. And this energy is not wanting to be patient, so you're gonna really have to dig deep there and have fun with it. So when you feel yourself becoming impatient, you're like, oh, okay, I know what's happening here. And then you're aware, and that's the first step, to be aware. Okay, so master yourself, mastering your words, and maintaining this level of awareness. And also, this card is also, it talks of being mindful of consequences from your actions. Okay, so I pulled, did I mention that these were from the Tao Oracle cards? No, I did. And now I will show you some cards that I pulled from the Druidcraft Tarot deck. And the first card that came up was this one here. So I'm asking for advice as you go through the next coming months. For some of you it will be spring, for some of you it will be autumn, but we have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is to me all about having a lot of thoughts that are sort of running rampant in your mind. It's hard to distinguish them. It's hard to find solutions to things, and all these thoughts are just milling around and making it hard for you to relax and perhaps sleep. You might have nightmares. You might wake up in the middle of the night or have trouble sleeping throughout the night, or whatever that might, however that might manifest itself for you. But the thing here is that, again, you are an air sign, and the swords here, all the swords are about thoughts and air, related to air. So if you have a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, and they're running around in your head and you can't distinguish them, one thing to do is to write them down. Simply write them down, because something happens when we write things down. It's like we can sort of get behind our natural subconscious defense that sometimes makes it hard for us to work with all our ideas, and you can sort of split them apart and look at them one by one. Okay, what is my worry? Why am I worried about this? Or however you might want to approach it. So writing things down is one thing, but if you can remember, the idea here is not to rely on your thoughts, your knowledge of things. It is to find a way into your heart and let that guide you. If you can, just be aware that you might not find your creative solutions necessarily always by thinking about it. Yep. So the second card that came forward for you guys was the Four of Cups, and we have this, and this was something you can turn down a little bit or reduce in this coming 4 months, or just heighten your awareness. So when this comes forward, so this Four of Cups talks of a little bit of being bored, not being super excited about this task, whatever it might be, this maturing process in whatever area of your life it might be. This person is a little bit bored, doesn't want to feel into it. He doesn't want to be super patient, and it's like if you find yourself being a little bit disenchanted with your task here, then first of all, just be aware of it, that it's happening. Sometimes we can't control it. Oftentimes we can't control it, but we can become aware, and we can find different coping strategies that can help us sort of snap out of it. And yeah, for some, I think I just want to say that when we're very much up in our head, one thing that's really super good and powerful to do is to get into your body. And what does that mean? Like exercising, walking, going to nature, things like that, that sort of disconnects the brain a little bit and opens up your other senses. Because I think it's through that you will mature and you will learn your lessons and not be so prone to reckless behavior and repeating certain things over and over again. But I want to say that there's also this youthfulness around it and this excitement. Okay, new day, a new dawn, what to make of it, right? So I'm hoping that this is making sense for you and that you can apply it and that it inspires you to think a little bit about some intentions you might want to set for this for the next coming 3 months. And so that was the final word here. I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for liking and sharing, and I will see you again very soon. All the best. Bye.